Hey friend, I'm glad you're here. So I'm Kaylee Taff. This is me. This is my new and improved YouTube channel. So this is super crazy that I'm even doing this. You may be wondering, what in the world am I doing here on YouTube? And what in the world can I offer? Don't worry, I've asked myself the same question lots of times. I've thought about doing this for a really long time. I thought about either maybe I should do a YouTube channel, maybe I should do a blog. I don't know. All I know is I love teaching people what I have learned. And you may be wondering a little bit about, what's with the name Freely Blooming. So a really great friend of mine, when I asked her advice on what in the world I should name my YouTube channel, she thought of the word bloom. Her name is Amanda, by the way, shout out. And she gave me the definition, like kind of a verb form, or it could be a noun. They could be both. But one definition she found was a state or time of best health or greatest beauty, vigor, or freshness. And I thought that was the most perfect description for what I want this channel to be about. I want us to really talk about the great beauty of the creation around us and living with that. I have this huge passion for natural health. I'm definitely gonna have to get used to not saying that's gonna be a big one. But I went on this journey quite a while back, and I've learned so much along the way, and I know where I was when I started. It was a really difficult place to know where to start and what to do. I went from, eating kind of a standard diet. I always knew that food was important, that the things we had in our home was important, but I didn't really know where to start. So I started with everything, and it became really overwhelming and really crazy, especially when you have littles at home. So I'm a homeschooling mother of 3 children. I'm a semi-retired hairstylist. I do have an at-home business. And so I get it. I get that busy life. I get that it's really hard to make healthy, simple meals. And I get that it's really hard to maybe grow some of your own food or have a few chickens in your backyard for some fresh eggs. But I really wanted to show that it doesn't have to be hard. And there is a starting place for everyone. Everyone has a starting point, and it's not hard to grow and to learn as much as you can. But I wanted to help maybe make that journey a little bit easier if you're looking into natural health and doing things a little bit more traditionally, whether it be, baking your own bread at home, which is not as crazy as it sounds. I promise it's not that hard. Or just making really simple, healthy meals for your family, or even having a few chickens in your backyard for fresh eggs. So we do have chickens, we do have goats, maybe we'll milk them someday, who knows? But I just have all these things in my head that I want to share and I'm super passionate about. And so that's why I'm here. I wanted to help you along your journey, maybe in increasing the skills that you have at home, or showing you that it's really not so scary to do some of these things that I mentioned. And so I really, really hope that this channel brings some value to your life. And I would love some feedback as far as what you would like to see here. I have all these ideas running through my head, and I know I have to start somewhere. Again, starting somewhere. I always worry about doing things perfectly and waiting until the time is right. And I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to jump into this. Because there's all these things I just can't wait to share with you. And, again, I'm a homeschooling mom, so I get it. I get that life gets busy and it's hard to do some of these things sometimes. But I think really putting natural health in your life is, as a priority is really, really important. So maybe I'm going to show you a little bit of gardening, a little bit of bread baking, a little bit of maybe some natural DIY products you can use at home, definitely some cooking, definitely some coffee, a little bit more about me. So I came from Lubbock, Texas. We're here in Oklahoma now. And I, have just really loved loved our life here. I loved our slower paced life. I started a garden last year, and I couldn't believe how well it went, and I'm so excited to share gardening and growing your own food with like literally everybody I could even talk to. So I'm really excited to share some of those things in our lives with you, and I just hope that you stick around. Hope you give it a little bit of a like and subscribe, and maybe